Hi everybody, welcome back to the Daily Brain Freeze. Today I want to share a short micro lesson on the science of motivation. I've been coaching people for about a decade now, people of all ages. And one of the things I think is the most important skill sets, lessons, knowledge sets that we can possibly possess is what drives us to feel motivated, driven, inspired, and excited about life. And when we start to look at the following data on dopamine neurons, and how they degenerate over a lifespan, we have an opportunity to do the work today to make sure that we feel motivated and driven tomorrow. And it's always going to be easier to do that work today. And here's why. Adults can lose up to 10% of dopamine neurons every decade. Now, dopamine, as we've talked about in past videos, is what makes me feel driven. It makes me feel like I can succeed. It makes me feel motivated. It is the neurochemical responsible for drive and motivation. And if that declines by 10% every decade, we start to have less of that substrate to get us started. If we can understand that exercise, regular exercise, strength training, intelligent conditioning programs, not only increase dopamine levels after a workout, but they increase the number of dopamine receptors in our brain, and there's a neurodegenerative effect of exercise that helps to offset that dopamine loss, then the efforts that we put in today, getting started, doing a workout, that's the investment in tomorrow's motivation. If I'm losing dopamine neurons now, I'm not going to be more motivated tomorrow. I won't be more motivated in 5 years. And in 10 years, I can absolutely be in sort of a hole that I could have begun to prepare for with the training that I do today. I think the future of health and fitness is understanding our brains, understanding the chemistry of motivation and drive, and really taking control of our longevity and our health span. I've seen adults decline over the course of time, and I've seen them thrive as well. I've seen people literally remodel their brain and body and become an entirely new person because they took goal-directed actions even when it was hard, and they set off this kind of chemical cascade to be more motivated tomorrow than they were today and continue that train across the lifespan. So again, exercise can help prevent the loss of dopamine neurons, which we can lose 10% of every decade. And if we can make that investment in our long-term brain health now, that gives us the power, it gives us the motivation, it gives us the energy to thrive across our lifespan. I think the coolest lessons right now are the ones that we learn about ourselves and that we share with each other. And the whole goal of this video series is to learn a lesson and pass it on.